Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you. We had a lot of fun yesterday at day one of the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. Let's run it back today. Revere and Bedford up next on SmeeSports.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove. Neighbor Nation, we will see you on Saturday afternoon. Riley Meister gets the point.
Smacked into left field. Say goodnight to that baseball.
And there's another one. It's back to back. Jags for KSU Tuscarawas. Needs a point. And it's alive. Hanson pushes it over. Unbelievable. We play on. It's blocked. We're tied. We're tied. Unbelievable.
Good afternoon from Garfield Heights High School for Day 2 of the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. We have a late pregame show upcoming here to talk about not only this first exciting game, but also the rest of our 5-game slate today, ending all the way at 7:45 p.m. tonight as Wayne Memorial takes on Elyria. Yesterday, so many good games. The last two, maybe the best of the day. Garfield Heights, a big win over Cleveland Heights at the death. Marcus Johnson, a big slam to close out that victory. And then in the nightcap, it was Quinn Kwasniak, 35 points, and that was enough to propel Cornerstone Christian Academy over Benedictine 78-70. The Bengals fought hard in that second half, but it was not enough in the end. And today, Bedford and Revere, I would say two opposite teams. Revere, they will beat you with their height. Bedford, they will beat you with their precision shooting and their overall speed. J.J. Hudson and Terrell Pollard, the two leaders of this Bedford Bearcat team, expect them to be potent early and often in this game. As for Revere, Uriah Rodman, he has taken over a few games this year, including Revere's overtime victory, I believe, against Triway. Checking the notes, yes, I believe, actually no, Barberton, one of the purple teams. That was a great close game, I believe, at Revere High School, but still, Uriah has had a tremendous campaign, and he looks to continue it here today against a very good Bedford Bearcat team under the tutelage of Jermaine Gay in year one as the head coach. Before the game today at around 11:45 p.m. when his Bearcats came in, I don't have video proof for this, but he did say he and his Bearcats will win twice on this floor this season. Once today against Revere, and then again against LEL foe Garfield Heights. That game will be a fun one to watch when it happens. Sonny Johnson versus Jermaine Gay. A great coaching matchup, as was last night's game between Cleveland Heights and Garfield Heights. Looking at the rest of the slate, game number 2 might be the best game of the day. CCC and Maple. As All Ohio Hoops said in the comments of the post, we get to see who won the offseason trade. King Young going over to CCC. That was a big move. King was expected to be the face of Maple Heights this year, along with Devon Anaton, but he's gone. He is at CCC, and the Ironmen look to have another great campaign. They have been solid the last couple of years. Maybe this is the year they put it all together. Speaking of putting it all together, Lutheran West, they have come so close in the past couple of years to winning a state title. You have to go back to the 22-23 season where Akron Buchtel beat them because of a late shot. Jason Levis put up a shot that went in, but time expired before the shot left his hands. A heartbreaker, and then last year, a very tough loss, I believe, against Shelby in the round of 16. That was a tough pill to swallow. A lot of great seniors gone. Now it's the Ryan Callow and Matt Myers show for the Longhorns. You can see them at 4:15 p.m. as they take on a very talented VASJ team who took down a very good Euclid team 72-71 at home on Friday. The reason why? Euclid fouled as time expired. All it took, a couple of free throws, and bam, VASJ won their 4th game of the year. That battle of 4-2 versus 4-2 will be an exciting matchup. Then we go to 6 o'clock. Now the 6 o'clock matchup could be the best game of the day too. I would say it's tied with CCC and Maple. In one corner, Lutheran East, led out by the prolific TJ Crumble, coming back home after going to Richmond Heights last year and winning Division IV. He looks to have a big day along with D1 bound guard Chris Hill, the sophomore who Kent State has already called up and offered. In the other corner, it's Warrensville Heights, coached by Demetrius Johnson, aka Michi Johnson, the brother of Garfield Heights coach Sonny Johnson. That will be a fun matchup to watch. Nick Parker, a Lutheran West transfer, looks to propel the Tigers over the Falcons. And then our nightcap, you have Carlos Medlock Jr., Mr. 1K, taking on Elyria. Kendall Compton, another Lou West transfer, trying to make an impact at this tournament, and he will have a chance to impress Wayne Memorial from out of state. Kendall getting D1 offers, and that will be fun to see where he ends up going. He leaves Lou West, becomes a starter, and maybe the star player if it wasn't for Crutcher, the other star player of the Pios. We will see both of them at 7:45 p.m. to wrap up our coverage of day number 2. And then next week, 2 more great games. Glenville against CCC, and then the big kahuna. That is what we're calling it at this point. This is the big kahuna game. Garfield Heights and Richmond Heights. Dorian Jones versus Marcus Johnson. The battle of Ohio State commits. 7:45 p.m. tip next Saturday, December 28th. And you can stream that game along with every single game at the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. About 2.5 minutes left to go until we get underway. We'll toss it back to the court and be back on in a moment for our pregame introductions. This is high school boys basketball at the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic presented by NEO Youth Elite.
NEO Youth, and I do mean this, elite Christmas Classic. And we have had some great games yesterday, and we are looking forward to even better games today. And on behalf of all of those who work here and are working here today, we're asking that each and every visitor and fan treat the game respectfully, cheer on these young men as they display the gifts and talents that have been bestowed upon them. And at this time, if we could take a moment and if everyone could please rise as we will begin today's event by the playing of the Star Spangled Banner. Now, the officials assigned to this game here have met extensive requirements by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The referees for this game are Mr. Adrian Foster, Mr. Ruben Davignon, and Mr. Tom Staton. Let's give them a great big hand. And now, let's meet the starters for both teams. First off, from Bedford Heights High School. Must not be no fans. Let's try that again. From Bedford High School. Yeah, there we go. And wearing number 0, a 6-foot sophomore guard, is Deontay Williams. Starting out, a 5'10" junior shooting guard, wearing number 1, it's Uriah Pulliam. Now, we've got a 6-foot senior, small forward and shooting guard, wearing number 2, it's Mason Aquino. And a 6-foot senior, shooting guard and point guard, number 3, it's Maximo Madera. And a 6-foot senior, point guard, shooting guard, number 5, Christian Francis. And last but certainly not least, a 6'4" senior, small forward
Once again, good afternoon from Garfield Heights High School. It's day 2 of the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. We have an exciting matchup on hand as the Bedford Bearcats take on the Revere Minutemen. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon, and I will be on the call for you all through today's games. Another 5-game slate, another day for some chaos. Your leading scorer throughout this entire tournament is Quinn Kwasniak, who has 35 points. A lot of guys in the 25 to 35 point range. Will someone from this game get close to that? There's a good chance that we do see that happen. But to find out, we have to play. And we are underway. The Bearcats will win the opening tip. And J.J. Hudson will take it up the floor. J.J. and Terrell Pollard were the catalysts for the Bearcats' Summer League run, which led them to the championship game where they lost to the Pups of Kenton McKinley. The corner three rims out, no good. Rebound chucked back, and Wright can't get it. Revere will force a stop and get the ball back unscathed. Defense plays a big role in every basketball game, but something special about this year's Classic has been the full court press and how effective it has been. A lot of teams unable to break through. Roadman can't get it to go. Rebound Pollard. Ziante Williams will dish it out. Woodgett. Chucked inside, tipped off, and Pulliam couldn't come down with it. It will stay with Bedford. So far, both teams trying to knock off a little bit of rust and get settled into the Classic. Hudson to inbound for the Bearcats. Running out of time, will high point it and find Terrell Pollard. Played inside Wright. The price is indeed right. Damian Wright puts Bedford on the board. Great spacing and a great run and cut to the basket by Damian Wright. Makes up for missing the ball going out of play, and Bedford has a 2-0 advantage, which Revere is able to quickly eliminate. Uriah Pulliam able to sink the basket from inside the paint. 1 minute down, 7 to go in the first frame. Woodgett plays it inside. Wright can't get to it, out of play. Revere will take back the basketball. So far, this is what we expect from both teams. They try and work inside, beat the other team with pace or physicality, depending if you're Bedford or Revere, respectively, and win that way. Revere will probably play bully ball throughout this entire game. We will see how that goes. That shot airballed, and Williams will take it up the floor for the Bearcats. Zayante cuts inside and slips. Loose ball, and the Minutemen will push the floor. High point in the corner. Pulliam for three. Rolls out, no good. The putback is there. Aquino able to clean up the miss from Pulliam and give Revere the lead. Great teamwork and great chemistry by Revere. It takes a team who knows each other to make plays like that, being able to clean up the glass and make up for a miss. That shot not going, and there is Roadman coming down with the rebound. Uriah Roadman, once again, a big factor in the 79-72 overtime victory over Barberton. The pump, and he will be fouled. That goes against Damian Wright, and that will be our first transgression of day 2. It looks like we do have a lot of players slipping on the floor today, a lot more than we saw yesterday. I have brought up the paddle court a few times. We will bring it up again. Last year, they had the court refinished, a lot of slippage, and this year, it's a lot better because they had to redo it again. We will see if that slippage continues to be a nuisance for these teams. Woodgett for three. It's in! Kevin Woodgett the three from downtown. Woodgett, the transfer from Brush, is on the board. 5-4, Bedford leads. Pulliam outside the arc, matched up with J.J. Hudson. Swung into the corner, Rashad. Revere spacing well outside, Pulliam. Swung back, Roadman for three. He matches! A great triple from Uriah Roadman, able to propel Revere back on top. Expect to see Uriah make a lot more shots like that as this game progresses, and maybe, just maybe, we will see a two-hand slam. Hudson takes it inside the paint in transition traffic, and he is able to bank it in. J.J. Hudson on the board now with 2 points. 4:35 left to go in the opening frame, 7-all. Pulliam flings it inside to Rodman, spins left, and floats it in. It's an and one. Uriah Rodman in traffic, takes the shortcut, and gets the and one opportunity. Rodman now with 5 points, 5 out of Revere's 9, and a chance for a three-point play to put Revere in double figures. Survey says he can. Uriah Rodman, 6 quick points for the Minutemen. 10-7 Revere over Bedford. Now the Bearcats look for their response. They enter play today with a 5-3 record and a 2-game winning streak in hand. Pollard to put himself on the board, but he cannot. We do have a violation before the shot. Unfortunate for Bedford. They had a great play, a great run by Pollard. He cut to the basket, in traffic, was able to make that shot, but it doesn't matter. Little things like that will make a big difference down the stretch, depending on how close Bedford can play Revere. They're already trapping the full court press, and it works perfectly. The full court press is the cheat code of the Classic. And a beautiful Euro and finish. Roderick Neal in the lane makes it his own, and Bedford continues to press. Pulliam able to beat it up floor. Parolo finds the outlet outside. It goes to Rashad. Pulliam, great spacing and ball movement once again by the Minutemen. A lot of passes. Pulliam to complete the play. He cannot. Loose ball, and J.J. Hudson picks it up. Here come the Bearcats in transition. Hudson tries to Euro, and instead a jump ball will give possession to Revere. Jermaine Gay, the head coach of Bedford, on the floor giving instructions. This is year number 1 for him in charge in Bedford. We saw it in the Summer League. He came in minimal time to get accustomed to this roster, but his star players were able to be leaders. Terrell and JJ dominated. They were able to upset North Canton Hoover in the semifinals of the locked-in Summer League, and they had a chance to take down Canton McKinley. Reed Sims was just too much in that contest. Otherwise, they could have been Summer League champions, the first one in a long time not named Lutheran West. Pollard takes it after the miss. Will float with the right, no good, loose ball, and Rashad will take it. Only has Hudson to beat Euros, and Hudson gets a piece, but Rashad goes again, misses, and Pollard ends it. Great hustle defense by J.J. Hudson. Can Bedford make something happen with their gifted life? Pollard gets it inside, will post, and hook, and makes it. Terrell Pollard on the board. Bedford back in the lead, and a great response defensively and offensively by the Bearcats. The three to match, it's in. Yoda Kulkarni from outside the arc. Revere now up 13-11 over the Bearcats. Yoda on the board. Woodgett will fling Neal. Rod Neal takes it inside, dishes back outside. Woodgett can't get it to tip in. One hit off the rim, and it is rebounded by Will Wells. Revere enters play today with a 3-4 record, along with a 1-game winning streak after they took down Kent Roosevelt on Friday in a game going 62-55 in Minutemen favor. Revere back on the offensive. The fling to the corner. Rashad plays it outside. The good pump from Parolo. And now Rashad inside will pump over Woodgett. Can't get it to go. And Neal will get the rebound and is fouled in the process. Only the first foul of the game going against the Minutemen. And there is 1:37 on the clock in the first quarter. Impressive patience and particularity, if that's even a word, by Revere. They're picking and choosing when they can go in and potentially get a steal, get a good block. They're playing good defense, especially off ball. They're making Bedford work for every open look they get, and that is what you need if you are going to win. And now they go to trap, and that trap is powerful. Timeout call, Jermaine Gay. That is definitely the right decision by Coach Gay to talk things over with the Bearcats. So far, Revere up 13-11, 1:27 left to go in day 2's opener. We will step aside and hear a word from our sponsors. Experiencing pain of any kind? call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. .127 on the clock in quarter number 1, game 1 of day 2 at the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. If you are just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon, and we welcome you in wherever you are watching, whether it be on the SmeeSports YouTube channel or on University's Instagram Live. Hoping to have Rock get here before the CCC Maple game, and if he does, we do have a surprise to reveal, but let's not jinx it here. We're going to let fate play its part, and we'll see if he gets here. Rock, if you're listening, you better be here at 2:30. We want to see you here. Bedford back on the offensive. 13-11 Revere. Uriah Rodman leading the way with 6 points. Woodgett the heat check, and he is on fire! Kevin Woodgett III able to make that 3. His second, he has 6. Bedford up by 1. And this is what we want to see from these Bearcats. They're able to space the floor and get an open look. That basket no good. Dixon goes up for the rebound, can't bring it down. Aquino will take, flings no one on Kulkarni. And it won't matter. Kulkarni can't get a shot off. And Bedford will take it back. Hudson back in for Woodgett. Woodgett leading the way with 6 points. However, 4 other players on this Bedford roster, including Pollard, Hudson, Neal, and Wright, have a field goal to their name. Only 1 free throw made, and that was Rodman on the N1. Loose ball recovered by Rod Neal, and it goes the opposite way. He steps out of bounds. Revere, the pressure defense, works to perfection. Once again, defense has been the name of the game at this year's Christmas Classic, and that is what you want to see. Offense, a lot of great shooters in this competition, yes. We saw Kwasniak, we've seen MJ, we've seen Carlos Medlock. But the defense, that isn't really talked about. We want to see a defensive star at this year's Classic. And so far, we have seen a couple of great defenders. Who will be the next guy to step up for, whether it be Bedford, Revere, or even in the next game of Maple and CCC? 5 seconds on the clock. Hudson stripped, loose ball. Kulkarni at the horn. Can't get it up the pass, not in time. And that will end quarter number 1. Bedford hanging on by a thread, up 14-13 over Revere. We will step aside and hear a word from our sponsors. Once again, this is the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you. Bedford up 14-13 over Revere in Game 1, Day 2 at the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. If you are just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon live at Garfield Heights High School on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Bedford, they look solid, as did Revere in that first quarter. Only 1 point separates the green and the red and blue. Turned over by Bedford, and the Minutemen will take it out the floor. A lot of turnovers by both sides so far, and a lot of great defense. And another great piece of defense there. Deontay Dixon gets up. Hudson in transition, puts it up, can't get it to go. The putback also not there. And Monera able to come down with the loose ball. Great spacing. Rodman goes in. He has 6, now 8, and yet another and one for Rodman. Uriah Rodman, 8 points, 2 field goals, 1 3, and a free throw. But going back to Dixon's block, that was huge. 27 points in the victory over Spire. Off the bench, you cannot really ask for a better 6th man than him. We have said that a lot this competition. That just says a lot about the role players that these teams bring in. Yes, you have your established starting 5, but if you have 2 or 3 guys who can really step up in the clutch off of your bench, like a Cornelius Williams at Garfield Heights, you are set up for success. Speaking of a deep bench, a team like Lutheran West was able to do that so well last year with the likes of Tink Shelton along with Kendall Compton coming off of their bench. And even Dylan Barczyk, when he was not in the starting lineup, he is now at Baldwin Wallace. Hudson to inbound for the Bearcats. Woodgett has Rodman in his face, and Kevin will take it back. High point pass, Pollard able to come down with it, stripped before the shot. Another great piece of defense by the Minutemen. Monero pushing the floor, will float, and another block. This time it is Pollard. High point pass tipped out of play as Aquino will end the long range nonsense. Terrell Pollard along with Dixon having the block party. From what I remember of the semifinals and finals of the Locked In Summer League, Bedford, a team that can get around 5 or 6 good blocks a game. They are a very physical, tall team along with Pacey, and we've seen that from the likes of Hudson and Pollard so far. 16-14 in favor of Revere, your score. Revere, another foul committed. They have 2 so far in the second quarter. It took them a long time in quarter number 1 to find any fouls. Now they have 2 early. Hudson will take it up the floor for the Bearcats, looking for some more offense and to tie up the game. Hudson plants will swing outside the 3. It's in! Deontay Williams from outside the arc. His first 3 points. Bedford on top by 1. Beautiful defense by Bedford. The offense of Revere defended perfectly. And here come them Bearcats. Swung inside. Pollard in traffic. Can't get it to go. Tipped out of play. It will stay with the Bearcats. Revere set up perfectly for an easy basket, but Bedford able to claw their way back on defense and force an error. That is where speed can kill, and the Bearcats proved it perfectly. Pollard, the high point inbound, will get it to J.J. Hudson. J.J. Hudson, definitely a fun player to watch. Once again, had 12 points, a team high in the win over Brush, 46-42. Woodgett, another 3. That one won't go. Rebound, Juby. First time we are calling Donovan Juby's name so far today. No look pass inside, and the bank is open for Sunken. Sunken, his opportunity last time was interrupted. This time, no interruption necessary. Hudson. Top of the arc, another chance. Dixon. Deontay Williams already has 1 3, will pump and give it to Pollard. Bedford, one of the more balanced offenses in the LEL and Northeast Ohio alike. J.J. Hudson off the screen, makes his move in the lane, floats it, back iron, and Sunken can't get the board. Hudson gets it back. Pollard for 3. Bounces out, no good. Loose ball, and it will go out against Sunkid and the Minutemen. Another loose ball in the paint. Revere just couldn't snatch it. Damian Wright back into the ball game for Bedford, and Terrell Pollard will sub out for the time being. Bounce pass right, his first touch is sent slumming back in. The pump from Williams outside, right for three. It's in! Damian Wright off the bench gives Bedford a 2-point lead. And that is leadership off of the bench. A starter took a elongated break, comes back in and makes a clutch shot. Pulliam over a Bearcat, can't get it to go, and a charge is called. Another offensive foul, and that will be the third foul of the frame against Revere. The Minutemen in foul trouble, 3-1 fouls in favor of Revere. They only have one more to give this frame. Bedford, they still have 3. And so far from what we've seen, Roadman, the only man going to the line for Revere, 2 for 2. Both on and one opportunities. Bedford, no trips, no points from the line. Woodgett, another 3, rolls out, no good. Williams cleans it up. Ziante kicks outside. Damian Wright in the corner against Pulliam. Damian looking for an outlet. Swings it back. Kevin Woodgett the third. Half of the second quarter gone, half to go. Woodgett cuts to his left. The mid-range, perfect. Beautiful decision by Kevin Woodgett, able to get 2 points on the board. Bedford up by 4. And the trap works again, almost an over and back. Great decision-making and composure by Pulliam to swing it up. Uriah Pulliam will swing top, and it's picked off. Ziante Williams gets it and lays it off the glass. Ziante Williams now with 5, and a timeout called by Revere. What a response by Bedford. Revere led, and now the Bearcats say, not so fast. This is our game in a place we know better than most. 3:25 on the clock in the first half. We will step aside. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. 24-18, Bedford over Revere with 3:25 left to go in the first half. Revere, they held a lead for a little while, but Bedford's offense, set up by their great defense, has been too much to overcome. Almost an over and back. Still a chance for the Minutemen. The 3, it's in. Aquino, though, responds. He now has 5. That makes it now a one-possession game. Dixon lays the screen. Woodgett inside, floats it and in. The lollipop works to perfection. Woodgett has been putting on a clinic. 10 points so far for the Bearcats. Roadman inside, can't get it to go in. Rebound Rashad. Rashad will fling it. Roadman the corner 3. Bounces side rim, no good. Loose ball, right, frees it. Woodgett in transition. Euros hooks it. Too much zip. Rebound Mariola. And it will be tipped out of play. Ziante Williams flies in and will stop the play. Another great hustle play by Ziante. He is able to intercept the ball, get something on it, and make the job of Revere a lot more difficult. Bedford has been able to have a lot of success with their full court passes. Revere, they haven't been able to. And it goes out of play. Miscommunication between Manera and Parolo. That will give possession back to the Bearcats. Bedford down by 5, or excuse me, up by 5, looking to expand upon their lead. The biggest lead of the game was 6 for the Bearcats. Loose ball, another steal for Revere, but taken back right by Bedford. And now Revere gets it back. A game of pinball being played near half court, and now it goes back to Bedford. Woodgett, 2-on-1, puts it up and in! Kevin Woodgett, the and one! 12 points for Kevin Woodgett. What a performance! He had 19 points and 8 boards in the win over Mayfield. It looks like he will surpass that 19 points here. Woodgett, what a talent. To complete the three-point play, he can. And that will be the first free throw of the game going in favor of Bedford. Only 3 overall free throws, 3 for 3 combined. Rodman with 2 and Woodgett with 1. 29-21, Bedford over Revere. 2 minutes left to go. A trap set. Revere breaks through the press, tips around, and it's picked off. This Bearcat defense is elite. Here they come in transition, and another foul. Gregory tried laying it in, and for his efforts, he takes Bedford into the bonus and gives them a trip to the line. Something changed in this Bedford team. They have been a lot more excited on defense. They've been able to run all over the floor and cover everyone, and that has given them a lot of great opportunities to put points on the board. And that basket will put them in the 30s. Jalen Gregory, his first point of the ballgame. And this one would give Bedford a 10-point lead. And Gregory banks it in. Jalen Gregory now with 2 points, an immediate press and trap. Revere gets through it, but still some work to do. The pump, Rashad swings to the corner and out of play. Parolo can't keep it in bounds. Bedford's defense forcing errors. The trap too much to overcome. That's just how this game has gone. 1:40 left to go in the first half. J.J. Hudson will take it up the floor for the Bearcats. Gregory, high pass inside to Pollard, and it will tip out of play against Revere. Revere's defense starting to get some zip behind it. They are starting to emulate Bedford's defense, and that is working for them. Into the corner, Williams will take it off of the inbound. High step inside and the basket. Williams now with 7 points. Bedford up by 12. And it's picked off. Williams gets it again and will lay it in. Williams says, thank you, come again. 35-21, Bedford. A minute left to go in the first half. Revere needs a response. Into the corner, the three. Bounces out, no good. Rashad gets the rebound before it goes to Gregory. Bedford's defense holds up once again, and a foul called against Revere, and that will send Bedford back to the line. What a job by Bedford. Their offense has been on fire as of late, and their defense is able to facilitate their offense. Their trap and their speed, too much for Revere. Gregory, his first. Off front rim, no good. That will be the first missed free throw by either team today. Jalen taking a second to reset, looking to get back on track. His second. Front rim once again, loose ball, and Revere, it looks like, has it for the time being. For a second, Bedford had a claim to the ball. The three, off point, Williams gets the rebound after Aquino's miss. Williams, loose ball, keeps it, puts it up, and somehow makes it. Deontay Williams, even when he bobbles, it's not enough to stop him. Pulliam for three, can't get it to go. Rashad goes for the ball, and a foul called against Bedford. An over-the-back foul. And that one was pretty clear-cut. The reach was there. He went over behind. Definitely the right decision. I feel like this crew has done a great job so far in this game, playing both sides fair. Rashad to inbound. 20 seconds on the clock in the first half. Aquino against J.J. Hudson. Swings to the corner, Rashad. Parolo tried getting open. Aquino the three. It's money. Mason Aquino, his second three of the ball game. He now has 8 points. Bedford, last possession of the first half. It's Hudson inside, floats it, it's blocked. Still a loose ball at the horn, no good. Dixon can't force it in, and that will end the first half. Bedford on fire, up 37-24 over Revere. We will step aside. This is the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel, presented by NEO Youth Elite. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro, no matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you. Bedford looking dominant, up 37-24 after 16 minutes. This is the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic live on SmeeSports. If you are just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon. This game so far has been a tale of great defense by Bedford and a tale of great offense by Bedford. That has really been a tale of two tapes because Bedford's offense has been facilitated primarily by their potent, strong defense. Their traps have been too much for Revere to overcome, and they still can't break it. Pollard gets the rebound after the miss from Monera. Still 4 more games left to go after this one. Up next, CCC against Maple. King Young plays his old school. Woodgett. Kevin Woodgett has had a tremendous game. Can't get that one to go. Wright grabs the rebound, jump ball, and it will stay with Bedford. But Kevin Woodgett III, 2 threes, 3 field goals, and 1 free throw made. You put it together, 13 points for Kevin. Pollard, the post and hook, it's true. Terrell Pollard now with 4 points, and that was a thing of beauty. LeBron-esque, the backup and the fade. Now a 15-point lead for the Bearcats. They look to pull away. Rashad plays at top of the arc. Monera dishes into the corner. Aquino. Revere moving the ball well outside the arc. Now their task becomes move it inside. Roadman trying to get open. Gets it, but bobbles. Hudson there, but it somehow finds its way to Monera. Monera trapped just outside the paint. The corner 3 from Aquino is in. Mason Aquino, his 3rd 3 of the ball game. He has 11. Revere back within 12. And the Minutemen will press. Hudson up the floor. Pollard hit, gets rid of it. Woodgett will get it. Bedford, they know each other. They know how to find the open man. Woodgett will swing. Williams inside. Pollard backing in, bodying. No basket. The putback, however, is in. Pollard, great composure. At first you don't succeed. Try and try again. And that gives Bedford an extra 2 points. That 3 no good from Aquino. Rebound Williams. Bedford continuing their excellent performance. Williams zeros from the elbow, can't get the slide, and a jump ball as Williams goes out of play. And it looked like Aquino went to go lend a hand. Unfortunately, the hand was not extended and taken. but you have to give credit to Aquino. You're down by 14. This is a tough game. To be that good of a sport, I give him a lot of credit. I know a lot of kids would not do that. So credit to Mason. It might not be something that is seen on the scoreboard, but hey, we see it here in the broadcast perch, and we love it. Rashad takes it in the lane. Can't get it to go. The unlucky roll. Rebound Pollard. And here comes Terrell and the Bearcats. Loose ball, and it will be fallen upon by Rashad. Revere will push the floor, working quick. Aquino into the corner. The pump from Manera. Rashad for three. Rolls in and out, no good. Rodman can't get the rebound. And a foul called on the loose ball. Bedford will get it back. And the Bearcats immediately make a change. And I like this passion. Jermaine Gay is coaching with such great expression. He is fired up, and he wants the best from his players. If they make a mistake, he will tell them. And not because he's a bad coach, because he's a great coach who loves his players. And these players play for him and play for each other. That is why Bedford has been so good this year. Williams in the lane, makes it. It might be early, but honestly, Jermaine Gay could be up for a Coach of the Year nomination. Aquino in the lane is fouled. But if you have never seen Bedford play before, this is the Bearcat way. They can beat you a number of ways. Speed, spacing, physicality, traps, everything and in between. This team, from the top all the way down, including their coaching staff, is top tier. And once again, going back to that summer league, we have to keep mentioning that win over North Canton Hoover. I believe they trailed by 10, and somehow they were able to come back and win that game. And that is when Brosher was still active before his injury. So Hoover was pretty close to full strength. And before their loss against Glen Oak, they were a top 10 team in NEO. They were able to beat that. And it looks like we do have a technical foul called. Aquino makes his first free throw. I believe our second or third technical foul of the tournament. Aquino sinks both and will go for a third. This will make it a 13-point game and a big three-point swing. Can't get that one to go. So now he gets one more. I believe this is for the shot. And he makes that one. Aquino makes 3 out of 4. A 3-point swing plus possession for Revere. If they want to get back into this game, they have been given a lifeline. Breaking news just now, CCC is in the house as they prepare for their game in about an hour from now against Maple Heights. Loose ball, and somehow not a foul. I don't know about that one. Bedford can't get it to go. The second chance is in, though. Damian Wright makes it, but I don't know how that wasn't a foul. We play on. Aquino will spin, going in the lane, will bounce it in. The power of kindness from Mason Aquino has activated his X Factor. 45-32, and his block. Rashad gets it, and a foul called. Coach Rajas very happy on the sidelines for Revere. They are getting better. They are improving this second half, and they are becoming a great team unit, and that is what you want to see from this team. They are down by 13, and the swing was when Aquino offered his hand, and it was rejected. That was the turning point for this game. Aquino. Mason has been electric so far this second half. He will take it himself. The step back, lays it outside. Pulliam will swing. Kulkarni. Pulliam, top of the arc. Revere slowing things down. 4 minutes left to go here in the third. Swung to the corner. Rashad will pump against Pollard. Spinning back, dishes out, top arc. Great spacing and ball movement once again. Rashad will dish. Kulkarni. Pulliam, top of the arc, makes his way in the lane, and no good, but push out of play by Bedford. Actually, no, it's push out of play by Revere. It will go to Bedford. The initial signal showed that it was in favor of Revere, but in the end, it goes to Bedford. Pollard bobbles, loose ball, scooped up by Warren. Right place, right time. Pollard, far side, Hudson to the corner. Williams, step back pump. Now it's Woodgett for three. Woodgett can't get it to go, and Pollard grabs the rebound. Another chance, and that one is in. Terrell Pollard now with 8 points. Timeout called. A great recovery by Bedford. Revere started to get back into the contest, but Bedford stamps their paw on the game. 47-32, 3:17 left to go in the third. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Bedford's offense and defense still providing a top-tier experience, but Revere able to get some points on the board. However, the Minutemen still trail by 15. 47-32 your score. 3:10 left to go here in the third quarter. If you are just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon, live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. The first shot out of the timeout results in a trip to the free throw line as Sunken is able to draw the foul. Deontay Williams, the culprit, and that will be the third foul of the frame going against Bedford. Revere, like they did in the opening quarter, able to cut down on the fouls. The first from Sunken is sunk. The senior now has three. Another big free throw for Joe. Can't get that one to go. He will split the pair. And a loose ball. Hudson being trapped, a double team. Gets out of it. Pollard gets it. Great communication by the Bearcats. Able to break the trap until they can't. But a foul called as Revere was so close to getting back the basketball. Once again, this team, they have been built brick by brick together. Most teams would have fallen to that trap, but Bedford, they know each other so well, it's nearly impossible to stop them. Speaking of stopping them, Pollard can't be. He now has 10. 3 players in double figures for the Bearcats. Bounce pass inside Hudson, the steal, rips it away, and a jump ball called, and it will stay with Revere. Hudson almost ripped it away in time, but just not in time. Once again, at 2:30 p.m., we'll have CCC taking on Maple Heights. 4:15, VASJ takes on Lutheran West. At 6 p.m., Lutheran East takes on Warrensville Heights. And our nightcap, Wayne Memorial, takes on Elyria. You can stream all 12 games live of the Classic on SmeeSports. Bounce pass by Roadman, Pulliam. Uriah to Uriah. Roadman finds the outlet. Wells, the give and go with Sunken. Dished outside, Uriah Roadman. Roadman fakes, will dish it to Wells. Outside Roadman. Revere looking for their opportunity, and it's swatted! Dixon gets a big piece. That was tremendous by Dixon once again. He was able to get tall, get big, and block Roadman. Roadman has been a non-factor since the first half, and now he gets himself back on the board. His first 2 points of the second half. If Revere wants to win, Uriah Roadman needs to be on point. Woodgett able to deal to Williams. Williams, the high swing, tipped out of play, intended for Pollard. 49-35, 1:53 left to go in the third quarter. This is game 1 out of 5, day 2 at the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. Pulliam has one man to beat, and he does! Uriah Pulliam, the composure. He now has 4. Revere back within 12. They might be down, but they are certainly not out. Almost a jump ball, almost a travel, but bobbled. High pass taken in. Dixon can't field it. Revere gets it back. Revere looking for another big swing in points. .90 seconds left to go here in the third. Loose ball stolen back. The Euro and the basket for Roderick Neal. Neal now with 4 points. Rodman plays it up the floor quickly. Pulliam, one man to beat. It's Dixon, and Dixon blocks it off the glass. Neal cleans it up. Once again, Bedford's defense, too much for Revere. Hudson in traffic, dishes, Woodgett. Top of the arc, Hudson will pump, steps, hands it off. The bank is open for Dixon. Somehow those are Dixon's first 2 points. High point pass taken in inside. Sunkin banks it. Joe Sunkin now with 5 points. 53-39 your score. 45 seconds left to go in the third. Bedford working quick once again, up by 14. Pollard inside, bounce pass Dixon. Dixon, no look to Neal, and Neal can't get it. Pulliam plays it forward. Kulkarni up the floor. Wells can't get it. And it will stay with Revere. The Minutemen fighting hard. Substitution for the Bearcats. Damian Wright back in for Dixon. 27 seconds on the clock in the third. Pulliam takes the inbound. Uriah to Uriah once again. Rodman bobbles, almost loses it right. Couldn't pick his pocket. Pulliam wide open. It's in! Uriah Pulliam from the near side. We are back to an 11-point game. Revere, what flight from them? Damian Wright swings outside. Hudson to match. It's in! JJ, the three-point J! Hudson now with 5, and that will close out the third quarter. 56-42, Bedford still in the lead. We will step aside. This is Game 1, Day 2 of the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic, live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Euro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you. 8 minutes left to go in our opener. Day 2 of the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic, live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel, presented by NEO Youth Elite. If you are just tuning in, 56-42, Bedford is your score. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon, and I will be here all day as all 12 games of this year's Christmas Classic will stream live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. The alley-oop, and it's jammed! Terrell Pollard, the heave! What a big dunk by Terrell Pollard. It's freed by Hudson, and it will stay with Revere. How do you overcome that? The alley-oop of dreams, so beautifully executed. Pollard just heaved it in. Revere trying to avoid the 5-second. Barely gets it in. Wells, high point, Pulliam. Inside, intended for Sunkin, and Pollard will take it back. Bedford can get into the 60s. Woodgett, it's rejected. And the basket still is good. Manera's efforts not enough. 60-42. Bedford well in the driver's seat. Wells will pump in the corner, takes it, floats it off the glass, no good. Sunken can't clean it, and it is able to be taken in by Wright. Right on the opposite end, piece gotten by Revere, still a loose ball, and Rashad will pick it up. Another stop by the Minutemen. Now their offense needs to hold up their end of the bargain. Runs being made. The flick outside, Rashad will pump, fooling Love, and can't get it to go. Loose ball, and jump ball. Another jump ball. We've seen a lot so far today. Substitutions for Revere. Aquino and Rodman, arguably their best two players today, check back in. Rodman, the step back three. Off rim, no good. Red going for the rebound. Pulliam gets it instead. Pulliam will sling to the top arc. Rashad near corner, 6.5 minutes to go in regulation. Rodman needs an outlet. Finds it in Rashad, no look pass. Aquino, the corner three. Offside rim, no good. Rodman the rebound. Uriah Rodman trying to get hot at the death. From the free throw line, too short, the rebound, and the putback is in. Manera, his first 2 points of the ball game. Makes it now a 16-point lead for Bedford. Hudson unable to bank it, and Rodman will take it in. Revere, a stop. Can the offense hold up? To the corner, Rashad can't get it. Bedford will take back the basketball. Another unfortunate play. Revere had a chance to break this one open potentially, but they needed that basket. They needed some sort of spark early on. 2 minutes gone in this fourth quarter, but still, it's all Bedford. The momentum is screaming green, and Revere needs to do something about it if they want to come away with a victory. Swung inside, Williams, unmatched on Rodman, the block! Are you kidding me, Uriah? Uriah Rodman is here! Oh my, Uriah Rodman, the heat check block. And it will go to the baseline. Coach K wanted a goaltend. It may have hung for a minute, but Uriah Rodman smacks that one. That might be in the top 10 plays from this entire tournament. When it matters most, number 10 gets hot. Aquino in the corner, Rodman inside, dishes out to his fellow Uriah. Pulliam to the corner, the three, unable to go, and a foul called before it, so it does not matter. That was Manera on the attempt. Still 5:21 on the clock. After this, we have Cleveland Central Catholic taking on Maple Heights. And Revere will call a timeout to talk things over. 5:21 left to go in regulation. We'll step aside with Bedford up 60-44. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. As we return to Garfield Heights High School, if you or someone you know is a business owner looking to sponsor local broadcasts in the greater Cleveland or Stark County area, contact me at one of those avenues on your screen. 5:21 on the clock. Revere down by 16. They need a lot of offense, and it starts with Uriah Rodman. Pulliam will get it on the swing. Rodman, Rashad on the far side, makes his way to the basketball. Beautiful cut and basket. Manera slides inside. That was perfect. Bedford was completely drawn outside the arc, and that made way for Moss to get wide open. Dixon, post and fades, no good. The putback from Pollard, not good. The third chance, it's finally in. And the PA announcer says he's padding his stats. Either way, Pollard gets the ball out of play now. Revere can't keep it in. Bedford takes it back. 62-46, 4:40 on the clock. This game winding down. Now the question is, how much can Revere cause trouble? Williams hooks it in. Beautiful basket and layup by Williams. Now an 18-point game. Revere, a small mountain to climb. Pulliam inside, swings, Rodman. Rolls out, no good. J.J. Hudson the board. And here come them Bedford Bearcats. Another alley-oop, this time it's missed. Hudson and Pollard tried it again. They see the cameras. They want their highlights. Maybe they know the all-ball team could potentially be calling their name. Definitely something in the back of these players' minds. Yes, that's sarcasm. Rodman will take it inside the basketball. Finds the outlet. Rashad in the corner. Rashad goes in, and it's swatted once again. Dixon, a block party. The block party is a Dixon delight. It will stay with Revere, but momentum still bleeding green. Not good on that attempt. Woodgett will take it up the floor. Heavy hit, loose ball, still with Kevin, and Kevin will lose it. Still a chance, and finally it goes to Revere. The officials let them play for a little while there. And a timeout called, a great timeout called. 3:39 on the clock, we step aside. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you. 3:30 left to go in regulation. 64-46 Bedford, your score. This is day 2 of the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. Aquino fouled on the shot, and he will go to the line for 2. That will be the third foul of the frame going against Bedford. Revere, they have really cleaned up the fouls here in the second half. None in the fourth. 2 big shots if Revere wants a way back in. And Aquino can't get the first to go. And it looks like Sonny Johnson doing some cleanup work. The second one, good. He will split the pair. Shout out to Sonny Johnson for having us out here to stream all 12 games of this Christmas Classic. The owner of Youth Elite and Mr. Basketball from 1998 definitely has an impressive show here on tourney. Out of play, and it will go to Revere. Bedford still a pretty good lead in hand, 64-47. Revere feels there is just enough time to potentially bark back in, but there goes possession. Pollard, the jam! Bam! Terrell Pollard jams it home! His second jam of the game, and that will do it. Rodman, corner 3, it's in. Uriah Rodman trying to pull it back late, but Terrell Pollard the slam all but slams the door on Revere. Pollard the swing, Williams bounce pass, Dixon, and Dixon banks it in. He now has 4 points, What a great job by Bedford. The spacing, the defense, the jams, the outside ball, everything and in between. These Bedford Bearcats put on a show on tourney. And whenever they roll into Garfield Heights for game 2 of the statement 2-0 here, there will be a lot of eyes on that one. This Bedford team rejuvenated under Jermaine Gay. 2:25 left to go in regulation. Revere down by 18. Played inside, loose ball, and it's taken in. Gregory the steal, now it goes right back to Revere, and it's banked in by Sunken. Sunken now with 7 points. 2 minutes left to go in game number 1. Neal. Rod Neal matched up against Cole Carney. Will swing top and tipped out of play. Wells couldn't keep it in. (68-52). Bedford looking to break into the 70s. Their season average, 60 points. Already 8 points above it. Almost intercepted, and now it is Wells. A fast break, right back on defense. He gets around the hand, and Will Wells has his first 2 points of the game. Great patience by him. That was perfect. The hand was there to block it. He was able to hang just enough in the air to avoid it. A great play. And that is something the junior can work off of, as now he forces a turnover. Will Wells, this game might be over, but he is earning himself some more game time in Richfield. I wouldn't be surprised to see him potentially crack into the starting 5 at some point this year. Another turnover. Here come the Bearcats once again. Gregory. Top of the arc, Rod Neal. Neal goes in, stripped loose ball. Revere takes it back, and miscommunication almost ruins it. Great one-touch passes, unable to finish. That is the tiki-taka equivalent in basketball. 1 minute of regulation left to go. Gregory against Kokarni. Into the corner. Bedford will waste time and slow this one down. Kokarni hits it out of play. Bedford will improve to 6-3 on the year with a trip to Lakeside on December 27th up next. As for Revere, they will fall to 3-5 on the campaign, and they will be back in Garfield Heights, but to take on Trinity on December 27th. Kept in play by Warren. Warren slings inside. Neal posting out to Warren. Gregory the 3. Front rim no good. Dixon the rebound, and Dixon, it's blocked. Sun King gets a piece, and Dixon finishes the job. The Bearcats, a 70-burger. Stay tuned after this game concludes as we announce our player of the game. Wells can't get it to go. Loose ball in the paint, and it is scooped up by Bedford. Jump ball. It favors the Bearcats, and that should do it. Still 9 seconds left to go officially. Gregory will take it up the floor. 5 seconds on the clock. No fouls from Revere. Bedford wins game 1 of day 2 at the 2024 NEO Youth League Christmas Classic, 70-54. We will step aside and hear a word from our sponsors and be back to announce our game MVP/player of the game. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you.
70-54 Bedford takes down Revere, game 1 of day 2 at the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. Your player of the game and game MVP belongs to Terrell Pollard, who put up 18 points and had some highlight reel-worthy jams and blocks. Bedford improved to 6-3 on the year. Their next 5 games at Lakeside, at Harvey, at Maple, at CCC, and home against Lorraine. There's a chance Bedford wins their next 5 games. They are that talented. This rejuvenated group was fun to watch, and they will be fun to watch as this season progresses. We will be back on in around 30 minutes as we bring you game 2 of this year's day 2 at the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. 2 teams who know each other very well. It is CCC and Maple Heights. CCC led by former Maple Heights student in King Young, and Maple Heights led by Devon Anaton, the big man wearing number 35. We will be back on in 25 minutes once again for that game. You can watch and stream all 12 games of this year's Classic live or playback afterwards on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. But with that, that does it here. Game 1 at Garfield Heights, a success for Bedford. I have been Nathan Smee. Thank you for spending the first part of your Sunday with us here in Garfield, and we will see you in 25 minutes.